shimmer shadow. This one here. This is Plum. No, this is Aries. This one here. I wish I had this concealer in a lighter shade. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god. Mirror. So I'm not gonna be swatching or doing anything much. Guys, look at pigments. Ew! Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, the Black Chick, and we are back with another Mumbo Clack video. It's been a while I filmed actually because see there was no ginger, you know. After I filmed that GRAIL video, then I filmed the other wearable look. Was that it? Yeah, I think it was after that I stopped filming because I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. I just needed something, you know, to ginger me. Still, yeah, the ginger has not come until I actually put out the words out there. You guys should like give me suggestions on things to film, and you guys are actually doing me proud. Like, thank you so much for dropping your suggestions. So according to what's her name? B Cherry, she said, please do a makeup look using my favorite purchases in 2021. So all the products I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be incorporating today, are going to be products I got this year and that I loved. Okay, so starting off first, before I go right into all of that goodness, thank you so much, B Cherry, for, you know, dropping this is actually beautiful content, and I'm actually excited to film it. Guys, like this video if you enjoy watching content like this. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing the makeup look using my favorite purchases in 2021. So I'm gonna start off with brows first, but I'm gonna go off camera to do that because you guys already know how I do my brows. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about the brow pencil that I used. I'll be right back, guys. For my brows, I used the Onyx Beauty Highbrow Pencil. This pencil here is actually beautiful. I like it. Like, I like it so much. So if I'm gonna like compare it, there's this pink pencil from Blossom that I always use that I told you guys broke, something like this. Okay, so it's really good. I cleaned up my brows using the HD lightweight waterproof full coverage from GRAIL, which is the Second Skin concealer. And yeah, for my top brows I used the NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer. This one here, I wish I had this concealer in a lighter shade. This concealer is actually beautiful, so I'm actually going to be ordering for a lighter shade, a shade lighter than that one. Okay, so I'm going to prep my eyes. I usually use I usually use the GRAIL Second Skin concealer to prep my eyes always, because it kind of it's got that tacky vibe, tacky feel when you are applying eyeshadow and all of that. So yeah, so I don't think I actually said this here. I don't think I've said it here, but you guys see that Nuban Beauty concealer? Yo, that concealer is like butter. I don't know if you guys get me, but that concealer, it's bomb. Trust me. Like, it's really good. I don't know, my nail broke. I don't know if there's anything you guys can actually suggest I do to these nails. I don't want it to go really bad, like as bad as this. I want it to be normal like the other nails. Okay, like it pulled out. I was playing roughly with my father, so he mistakenly broke my nails. So that is where we are now. So if you have any suggestion I can use for this nails, please do not hesitate. Okay, so now for eyeshadow, there's 1,001 eyeshadows that I have loved. I mean, here there are so many eyeshadows that, see, I cannot start saying this is my favorite, but I'm gonna be trying out this Idol eyeshadow from Onyx. You guys have seen the Maiden eyeshadow, the whole Ankara vibe. Let me show you guys again in case you forgot. So you guys remember this eyeshadow? Yeah, you remember I said something about purchasing the other one that has like the neutral colors and all of that. So this is it. We're gonna be trying it out today, and these are what it looks. This is what it looks like in the pan. Like, this is so beautiful, guys. It actually has a mirror too, and yeah, and it has like 4 shimmers and the rest are matte shades. So this is like 14-in-1 eyeshadow palette. As you can see right now, these colors are really beautiful. I haven't tried them on my eyes since I got them, so I'm going to be trying out today. Okay, so I have no idea of what I want. I have no idea what I want to create, but we're going to do that today and come up with something today. Let's start with this brush, okay? I'm going to go into pieces. Is it pieces? Yeah. I'm going to go into pieces, which is the shade right here. I'm starting with that. I like the fact that this actually comes with a mirror. So I'm not going to be swatching or doing anything much. Guys, look at pigments. Ew! Ew! There's a bit of kickback though. Wait, look at pigments. Fam, can you see this? This is really gorgeous. See that? There's quite a lot of kickback though, but it's cool. Do you know? It's cool. I like it. I like this. Yo, I like it. So I'm gonna go into another shade right there. So I don't know what to do with this shade actually, but I'm gonna go into one of these shades right here. Okay, it's called Gemini. So these colors are actually named after zodiac signs and all of that, but these pieces here, they didn't get the spelling well, but then it's fine, we can let that go. Okay, but I like the fact that they're actually channeling, you know, the zodiac signs and all of that. So I'm going into Libra, which is actually a very orange shadow. I like the fact that it's actually blending well, like it's blending into each other really well. I like that. So if you're not going to be able to like use the Maiden eyeshadow, I think you should get this one. And this is actually way cheaper than the other one. So I'm going into Gemini, which is like the mustard yellow, and I'm just going to put that on my brow bone just to like give it that transition feel. The eyeshadow is not bad though, trust me, I like it. I like how it looks. And talking about blendability, you guys know that eyeshadow has to like work when it's blendable. That actually gives you that value for your money, that your eyeshadow is working when it's blending perfectly well. Okay, so I'm gonna look for like a shimmer shade to put on my lid. I'm looking at this one here and this one here, or should I do Leo and Sagittarius? These are actually wearable looks, so let's start with Aries. Aries is more like that plum shimmer shadow. This one here, this is plum. No, this is Aries. That's Aries, excuse me, don't mind me. So I'm gonna put this. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god, no, this is too good, man. This is really, really good, you guys. So I think the shade is more brighter when you apply it on the eyes than when it's on the pan. I don't know if you get me. I love it. So going into Sagittarius, I gotta use that though. Like I don't have a choice, I must. Going into Sagittarius, I'm just gonna put that at the end of my eyes. Do you guys like it? And there are not much fallouts on this palette, guys. Like, I don't know if it's the brush or, I mean, there's something that kind of like keeps these eyeshadows one place that it doesn't fall out. So this is it. I'm sure you like it too. Like, this is really, really good. I like it. This is definitely a wearable look. I mean, yeah, you can rock this to a wedding. It looks good. So for my eyeliner, my holy grail when it comes to eyeliners, I would say the classic gel liner, because this liner is every girl's dream, trust me. Like, you can never go wrong with gel liners because it kind of gives you more control. This is how I feel when it comes to gel liner. Gel liner kind of gives you room for correction. It gives you room to, like, you know, go all out if you want to go all out. I don't know if you get me. So I feel like leaving the eyes like this. What do you guys think? Or should I extend the liner into my inner corner? It's better like this. I like it like this. So this is my eyeliner. It's actually the first time I tried to like get my eyeliner to look the same. So for my under eye, I have like varieties when it comes to like under eye liner pencils and all of that. Okay, I have this one from Beautyland, New York. Not really a fan of it, but it kind of works sometimes. But for me, I'd say the Mabrook pencil is my holy grail. It's almost out though. Can you see that? I've been using this since like last year, and it's been serving its purpose. I think I see how difficult it is for me to like use this pencil because it's almost out. We're going to be saving the pencil until it's out. Okay, so this is it. Now for my skin, I have like varieties when it comes to skin. So for serum, I have this is the lavender serum from Blossom, and this is out already. Thank God I actually got another one at the makeup fair. So yeah, for serum, I like this one here because I like how tacky it feels on my skin, and I like how, I mean, you can't go wrong with serums, okay? Serum is actually that product that would actually prep your skin and of course protect it from any bacteria or, you know, skin problems and all of that. So this is a lavender oil repair serum. So I use this first, then I go into my moisturizer and all of that. Can you see how it like blends into my skin? Like it just dissolves into my skin. So if you have like a repair serum or any kind of serum that actually protects your skin in some kind of way, and of course repairs your skin, I think you should go first with that. Then you go into, you know, moisturizer and primer as it goes. So for moisturizer, I'm going to be using the Mismetics Moisture Bomb. You guys remember I have talked about their products before, which is the Moisture Potion, and that finished. And of course they launched a new formula, and this is called the Moisture Bomb. You guys are already familiar with that. So I kind of go with this one before, you know, applying my primer. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry before I apply my primer. For primer, I always tilt towards Rimmel Stay Matte Primer or the Hege and Esther Skin Filter Primer. So it's between the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer and the Hege and Esther Skin Filter Primer for me. Okay, so for today I'm going to be going into the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer because I'm not going anywhere, so there's no point of me wasting products, you know. I cannot be wasting products for nothing. I just apply it on this part and like, wait, so far we've been using Nigerian products, yeah? Right? We've been using Nigerian products so far. So the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer is just the only product that is like a foreign brand. Wow. If I had known, I would have just focused on Nigerian brands though. So for foundation, I have a lot of favorites. Quite a lot of favorites, okay? Would I class Juvia's Place as a Nigerian brand? I mean, it's owned by a Nigerian, but would I class it a Nigerian brand? So I'm gonna go into my Royal Makeup Stay Matte Foundation. See, this foundation is almost out. I even ordered another one, and my friend Victoria took it. Do you know? One thing about this foundation is that the consistency is quite thick and it's good. All right, so if you want to compare this foundation to like foreign brands and all of that, I would say it's like the Super Stay Maybelline. You see that? You see the foundation? Like, I have reviewed this foundation before. If you haven't seen the review, just check it out here. I've reviewed this foundation before, and every time I use it, it gives me that kind of joy, you know? For concealer, okay, like I told you guys, I always settle for Zicker's Second Skin Concealer, but ever since I started using the Nuban Beauty in my skin concealer, I don't want to stop, you know? I feel like I'm gonna run out of it soon. So the last time I purchased their product, I got the wrong shade. Like it's not a bad shade, but it doesn't really highlight much. Okay, so I ordered for another shade, which is 044. The one I had before was 046.5. I'm starting off with the 046.5. This concealer feels like butter. So the weather is somehow today. I'm using my other lens, so I increased the ISO to 400 just in case weather decides to like mess me up. So if you notice anything in the lighting and all of that, I'm using natural light, please ignore it, okay? So I'm gonna start with this first so as to like cancel out like any discoloration I might have anywhere. It's not like I have much though. I just have like a dark circle. So I use this first, then I go into the 044 to like highlight the inner corners of my eyes and of course this part of my eyes, so as to like lift it. So I'm going into the 044 shade and I'm just like putting it here, of course taking it here too. So this is how I kind of like blend out my concealers. Sometimes though, not every time, I use my brush first, then I go in with the beauty blender. Like I said, it's not every time. So can you see how buttery this is looking? Like, can you see? Can you see it? Like, I am really close to you and see how this is looking. See it? You see it? So for concealer, I always go into the Hega and Esther concealer in the shade Fierce because it's like the darkest shade they have. But I use this mainly for my nose contour, and for my other part of my face, I use the Adventure Blend Pro concealer in the shade Coffee. Okay, so I kind of like, this is really pigmented. The Adventure concealer is really pigmented, so I'm always careful when it comes to like applying it, and the applicator just broke, so I'm gonna have to like buy another concealer. I wish Hega and Esther could actually have like more darker shades for, you know, contour and all of that, but this is like the darkest they have, which is the Fierce. So I apply it one after the other because it kind of dries down really quick. So I use what's left of it to just like, you know, blend out the perimeters of my head, my forehead rather, and of course my chin too. So for my nose contour, I go into the Hega and Esther concealer in Fierce, and so literally this is how I contour my nose. I use this 116 brush from MAC. Is it 116 or 118? Now for setting powder, you guys already know my favorite setting powder, so yeah. But then I actually recently got the Nuban Beauty setting powder, and that powder is actually good too. But would I choose it over my Hega and Esther? Sorry, you say no. So this is how it looks. I like how it looks. Like, so the Hega and Esther powder gives you that smooth finish, while the Nuban Beauty powder gives you that it gives you that smooth finish, but then it kind of like gives you more power or more opportunity to like bake your face, okay? Whereas the Hega and Esther can actually give you the power to bake your face, but it doesn't look like it's baking. So I'm thinking I'm going to use like the Hega and Esther and Nuban Beauty. So I'm going to use Hega and Esther here and use the Nuban Beauty here so you see the difference. So see, this is the Nuban Beauty, this is the Hega and Esther. Both of them are actually not bad, okay, but when it comes to like that smooth finish, I'd pick Hega and Esther. This gives you that smooth finish, but then it kind of like gives you, you know, there's so much powder on your face kind of vibe. You see, there's a huge difference between this one and this one. But then both of them are actually my go-to. Like I go to them anytime I want to like use a setting powder. All right, that's it for setting our face and all of that. for contour, I always go to the Blossom Makeup HD Compact Powder. I kind of use this as contour, also as bronzer, because it has that like that kind of like bronzing undertone to it. See, it kind of like gives you that. See that? See what I'm trying to say? But for contour kind of like makes you have like shadow on your like this part of the face. But for bronzer kind of like gives you that warmth on your face. So this is what I always use anytime I want to like contour my face. So instead of going for like a contour shade that is way darker than this, I just go into this one. So this is actually my favorite contour slash bronzing product, and it is from the NIGERIAN and it is from Blossom Makeup. This is literally how I actually contour my nose. What else? For mascara, you know, I always tell you guys that when it comes to mascara and all of that, I always go for something that actually works for me. So it's between the One Lash Stand by Blossom Makeup and this 2-in-1 mascara and eyeliner from Rubelite Cosmetics. Like, it kind of gives you lash volume, and of course gives you that strand light lash. But then for me, I'll simply just go with the One Lash Stand from Blossom, because this has been serving me even before the Rubelite mascara came in play, and I'm almost out of this. So I think I'm gonna like do like the foxy kind of eyelash today. We can like have that lifted kind of like. So I have done my lashes. I don't know, the lash is gonna look somehow, but we're gonna move on. Okay, so for lipstick today, I'm gonna be using the NIGERIAN Esther lip gloss. I've had this for not too long ago though, but yeah. So lining my lips, I'm gonna use the NIGERIAN Esther brow pow. It's a sculpting eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna use that to line my lips. So now that I'm done lining my lips, I'm gonna go into Lights Out. It's a lip gloss from NIGERIAN Esther, and I like this. And I'm gonna be topping it with Twist. So this is Lights Out and Twist with a little bit of liner from NIGERIAN Esther still. So on my lips here is a whole NIGERIAN Esther product, okay? And I like how it's looking though. So for highlights, okay, I recently purchased this flash pan from NIGERIAN Esther. Okay, but this I won't be naming. I mean, I won't say it's actually my favorite because I just got it recently. So yeah, I've had this glow kit from GRAIL Cosmetics for like the longest of time. So I have like favorite shades here that are actually my fave. I have like shades here that are my fave. So I'm gonna go into golden bronze and just, you know, lightly tap on the places that need highlight. You know, just lightly. So for my setting spray is in between the GRAIL Cosmetics Sealed Fixing Spray and Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Of course, I have like different ones. Yeah, and yeah. So for me, I'd actually go with the Fix It spray from GRAIL because this kind of locks in your makeup so well. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed, recreating this look with me, featuring some products that are my favorite, like my favorite products when it comes to like drugstore products, and of course Nigerian brands. Like most of the products I used here today are Nigerian brands, except for the primer. But the rest of the makeup, the rest of the products I used today are all Nigerian brands, okay? Yeah, I like this. Thank you so much, B Cherry, for, you know, recommending this video for me to create, okay? Thank you so much. Now for the eyeshadow palette, I would say this. The eyeshadow palette is really, really good. It's actually as good as the Mating eyeshadow palette as well. I mean, it's of the same product and the formula too is the same. So yeah, I like it. I like it, really. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which of these products I used today is your favorite. I mean, if you've used it before, if you haven't, which one would you be trying? I mean, after I have done this video, which one do you think you'll be trying? I mean, moving forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun creating it. I'll see you guys on my next one. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy watching it, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.